Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. It's Mirror Dungeon hard time. It's been an update, of course, nothing actually new happened on bug fixes and stuff. Although, because daylight savings time ended, it's an hour earlier for me, so, that's nice. Yeah, we're going to be trying to make use of an interesting aspect of Priest Greg here, mainly his passive. Wrong one. His passive is a bunch of SP healing. It's lust-based. It's more like a lust-based SP stuff. So we're going to be trying doing that, pairing it with like some whistles, some other various SP healing passives, and Philip Sinclair. He's funny. We're running what's mostly a bleed team, but we're going for like burn ego gifts, because might as well, right? Could just go Boon Claire again or something. We've gone bleed well enough. I'm going to do bleed again next week. We're getting Dulcinea Rodion. Might as well have a little bit of a gap week, you could say, right? Faith and Rage actually might not have been a bad play. Do I go on Loving for Pinpoint Logic Circuit? Can I get something for Ego Resources or something? That might be nice. I've got a little bit of a funny workaround. Actually, maybe I just take Midwinter Nightmare for, like, fusion materials. Because, like, Pinpoint Logic Circuit really isn't doing super much for me. Yeah, I'll do it. We'll go for a tier 3. I think that'll work well for us. So the team, obviously, you're going in first, and then everyone else is just, like, random, right? It's random units that have good lust. Also, this is going to be a very random choice, but we're going to use Warp Dawn for the first, like, 1, maybe 2 fights. And, it's just, like, a little bit of a precaution, right? Basically, I want to get a bunch of passives up, and, this team is no sloth, and there's no good, like, lust sloth, like, basically in the game, right? It's kind of weird. I'd like to get the... do something like this, maybe? We get the passives, so we get the passive going immediately, we get the whistles, we can make sure we can get, Gregor's passive going immediately, that sort of thing. Might as well. It's funny, build up Sandy fast, right? Really lean into the bit. That should work well. But yeah, the one thing about Priest Gregor's passive that's really interesting is using his defense skill actually reduces the effectiveness of it. Which is very odd, that's for sure, but it's interesting, because its entire bit is like it heals SP for allies based on 10 minus Ailing Heart, and he gains 1 Ailing Heart every turn, but he also gains 3 whenever he uses his defensive skill. Kill those guys, sure thing. Or we could just do... Oh, you don't have a lust defense. You've got a lust defense, though. We'll do that, then. Do that. Get whistles again. Just get our Sandy off immediately. These guys are pretty easy to do best, so I'm not too concerned. That enemy will die to some random attack, probably. Probably being hit by Big Priest Greg skill 3 or something, if I had to guess. Yeah, also, if we're not going for bleed, that means Priest Greg's self-bleed isn't going to be, like, game throwing. So that's nice. Not that it really ever is. It's usually pretty manageable. Even with only, like, a minor bit of, like, effort, right? Okay. Let's see. Get some more stuff going. Might as well, right? That'll work. Oh, I forgot to equip Yasunya. That's fine. Do I have Yasunya? I probably don't. I almost certainly have Sun Shower equipped because, like, it's usually better. I'd like to have some Lust Ego on Otis just to make sure she can pop one if need be. Because pretty much everyone else on the team has a Lust defensive skill, right? Okay, 1 enemy left, and finish stuff off. We need 5 Sloth for the Honglu passive. We don't really need the Honglu passive, but it's funny, so I'm going to go for it. And you still survive slightly. That's fine, we can let Sinclair get the kill. But yeah, now we should have your passive's ready? Oh, you've got a sloth. Yeah, you were never triggering yours. Yours is glue mode, but yours is 5 sloth mode. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna bench Warp Dawn after this. I just chose a random ID that's got a sloth skill 1, just so we could get that going immediately. Because I do know I'll get like ego gifts that give that sort of stuff, and I'm also probably gonna use egos that spend sloth, right? I'm pretty sure Otis Yasunyata does, so if I do actually want to use that, I'll need to make sure I have some other sloth generation, but yeah, you can see 0 sloth there. This is a team we're going to be running. It's only a 5-person team, so we can make sure we can double slot Sinclair most fights, right? That's funny. And you can immediately manifest the ego. Love to see it. Could try getting like the whistles off here. Do we need to? Not necessarily, but it's funny. right? I like it. Yeah, it's not super necessary. We probably would have been near max sanity anyways, just simply by clashing, but you know, it's for the style points, right? If we can get Wound Cleared, maybe upgraded by floor 3, that would be nice, just so we can get some bleed going, so we can get Blood Feast going for Otis a little bit better. That would be nice. I don't know. Shouldn't need whistles at this point too badly. I think I've also got Middle Mirror here as a support passive, which is just kind of like the funny bit, because like, well, Sinclair can't actually use it, because he doesn't have any allies from the same faction, and he probably never will. Nice. Some cool damage. Heal some SP back. I think you're at 35 though, so I don't think he'll manifest SP immediately next fight, but that's fine. You can do it in some time. It means we don't need to prioritize the Lust Res turn 1 next fight. Event, sure. We'll take this. A little bit of healing. Good for Gregor, right? Good as a safety precaution. Right. I'd say so. Yeah, well, oh no, you did actually have enough, huh? You just gained it from something random. Was it? No, I don't think so. I don't think the Prejudice event gave SP. I think it's just healing for people with Pride, HP lost for people without Pride. I don't think there was SP on it. Was there? I don't remember. There might have been. He might have just had enough SP and I just didn't realize it. It's usually something like that. We can just double up the skill one, yeah. Good whistles here. Does, like, very much of nothing for us, though, so, like, no reason to. Also, if we can get Bleed Fragment, we could definitely do a lot with that, because we've got some funny Bleed Egos on this team, right? Namely Contempt Awe. I didn't bother bringing either Dawn or Merso, so, like, we can't, like, Merkala out, but don't really think we'd need to. Look at all that burn stacking. How swell is that? That guy's dead. This guy's also dead, but, you know, for a different reason. Would have died to burn anyways, though. So. This gets a kill. I think Sinclair's not going to go melee next fight, but that's fine. Next fight's going to be the G-Corp head manager. Probably could have let Sinclair get the kill to get some extra SP or something, but I don't think it would work out positively anyways. I think he's negative. I think he's 35 now, because I think it's top to bottom, right? He gained 10 to nothing, he lost 15, then he gained 5. No, he is at 45. Okay, so that's not the order it goes in. Is it bottom to top? I don't remember. More burn based on Lust on enemy. More burn from Wrath Res, which we can get occasionally, maybe, right? We'll see. Because Wrath is not super common. It's on some skill 3s. Ideally, we're going to get you more skill 3s, though. And Otis, maybe skill 3s? I'm not sure if she's going to get more skill 3s. We could, right? But her self-destructive playstyle doesn't particularly benefit from it, does it? We get the whistles going immediately, which should mean... Yeah, Sinclair's already at max SP. You know, it was top to bottom there, so that's interesting. Might be other factors in network, right? But yeah, so this way we'll get the 3 target skill 2 guaranteed, which is nice to see. Yeah, cool. He's gonna be a max SP for this, so that's nice. A little bit of damage. I know if I was running like a more burn-centric team, we could have definitely done more with like Soothe the Dead, because that's like coin power and base power and stuff, but yeah. I think we're fine. Funny as that sort of stuff is, we would have to we wouldn't be able to go fully into like the SP Healy type things, because like I kind of want both Grip Faust and Priest Gregor on this team, because that's the kind of bit I'm going for, right? The Lust Res stuff. I'll do that. These guys should probably all die here. Oh, they're resisting our pierce attacks, but that's fine, because we've got some non-pierce attacks, too, that'll do more damage. Yeah. Gripping, also inflicting burn thanks to it being Lust, so that's nice. I'd really like Dust to Dust, so we can get that more consistent. Like, we're pretty fine without it, because, you know, Sinclair, skill 2, stupid burn count. Passive's always active, because it's Wrath-owned for some reason. Some godforsaken reason. We love Forsaken God around these parts. Wonderful. And yeah, so far it seems like we're doing a good job of, like, using this to kind of, like, keep Sinclair in, like, an infinite ego state. Only working because we're, like, getting some pretty fast kills. Ooh. The additional things. Zip later. That's what we want to see. That'll be our sloth generation from now on. Okay, and we got the revolver anyways. Cool. Ooh, we can get Soothe. We're gonna get Dust to Dust. I almost said Soothe the Dead. No, we cannot get Soothe the Dead here. We do not want Soothe the Dead here. We can get Dust to Dust, which is really good for us. That's our burn count. I'll take Pinpoint Logic Circuit. I like a good skill change. I was thinking about you, but eh. I actually can't go to Sinclair. That's fine. Tattoo, actually not bad for him. Perversion, eh. Lithograph's probably a safe bet, but I can live with that. I'll sell the Midwinter Nightmare. That's kind of why I bought it, right? Purpose of selling it for a good skill change, maybe. We get you another. I think anything. That's more lust, right? More consistent lust, and it's a strong skill. So yeah, it works out. And we keep him pressing on. More lust means we can get more consistent, like, turn 1 whistles without needing to use too many defensive skills. We'll still have to use a defensive skill here. We theoretically could just, like, not, though, right? If we wanted to. Like, we could ego with you instead, force for the flames or something. I'm fine with the defensive skill, though. Get the whistles going just to make sure Sinclair's sanity is, you know, already at, like, an all-time high. And because we got Tattoo, he gains a bunch of offense and defense level from his skill 1, because in Ego it's effectively hitting twice, so it's 4 offense level up and 4 defense level up the turn after. That's why I took it, in case you didn't know. It's solely for that reason. Do we have any other single point attacks on this team? I don't think so. I don't think we do, right? We've got some pride stuff, though, like stuff like Execution and, Gregor's skill 2, is it? Yeah, it's Gregor's skill 2. So those can also benefit from it, so that's nice. Yeah, we can just full send it this turn. Yeah, cool. We can double Fierce Charge. Or we could Blazing Strike to be funny. I do like a Blazing Strike. So something important to note about, Yi-Song's about the base Yi-Song passive that, only gives SP when an ally loses SP. It doesn't count the turn lost SP just because of how, like, the ordering works. It needs to be SP lost from one of his actual skills, so his skill 2 or his skill 3. So the skill 2 is more often than not positive for SP. The skill 3 is still negative usually, but the skill 2, because you're losing, like, what is it? Like, you lose 5 SP from it, or is it 10 SP in total, but you're gaining 10 SP anyways? Something like that. I don't remember the specifics. You don't really need to know too many of the specific number stuff to get this guy to work. Kind of just works. Like, look at all those SP number gains, and he's at 38 now, yeah. So he is perfectly fine. But yeah, like, so here we want to pop one of these, because, yeah. So, if we look at the skill 2, yeah, it's 10 SP, because consume 5, after attack, consume 5. And in exchange, we'll get 10 healing at the end, which I think works out positively for us. I don't think we should have doubled up on it. Well, I don't think it matters, but I think you don't want to do that usually. We can do this here. We lose some SP, we'll get some SP from killing, we'll lose SP, we'll gain SP. Oh, there's a lot going on there. We might be below what I want to be, though, that's for sure, depending on how things go, but 42, we're chilling. Yeah, nice. And if we get Faith, like, we're just kind of set for life, and this entire bit just falls apart because, like, we won't even need to focus on it at all, and we'll just be able to get it all for free. So, kind of don't want Faith, but at the same time, Faith works so well for this team. Or for Sinclair in particular, right? Not for this team in general. It's bad for the rest of the team. Not because of being actively bad, but they just don't really get too much mileage from it. Now, this is a turn 1. Get those whistles going. Unforgivable sin a little bit. We do a little bit of unforgivable sinning, of course. And how's Sinclair's sanity looking? I do, in fact, wonder. We're gonna have to see Ryoshi's cook anything first. Yeah, that's fine. Not doing great damage because, you know, slash ineffective, god. But, you know, it's the thought that counts. And Blazing Strike. Blazing Strike. Blazing Strike. Yeah, also slash, though, so, like, once again, not a lot of damage, but that's fine. And he's at 44 sanity because, you know, sanity, it's just kind of an illusion when you think about it, really. We'll do that. You can get your offense level next turn. Funnies. Nice. And that killed, so yeah, worth it. Less SP loss. It really is like me like this run really is just gonna be me min-maxing Philip Sinclair to like an unnecessary degree. Because like if he loses ego here or there, like it's fine. But like the goal is like how funny would it be if he like never lost ego, right? It was planning gonna be against King Trash Crab. We can't really just spam an ego and kill everyone as easily as I'd like. Still definitely like could, right? Don't get me wrong. When have you double skill one? That's probably good, yeah. Actually a skill, yeah. Well, that's my bad. You still died to burn, so and we're fine. I think King Trash Crab's up next, yeah. Probably. Yeah, we don't have a super funny ego for this. We don't have like a normal type of funny ego I'd like here, because we don't have like Sun Shower or Blind Obsession. Sure, we'll take that. We don't have any actual poise stuff on this team, but like, it's nice. Get some random poise running. We can get Pride Res infrequently, so we could definitely bother upgrading it. Right, because it's just those two skills, which will happen from time to time, right? Do we Contempt All here? We might Contempt All here, actually. That might be a funny play. It's random, though, isn't it? Yeah. We can't actively control the attack. Yeah, that's the only issue, though. It might just go all in on, like, King Trash Crab or something annoying like that. You're gonna want to defend. That's fine. Do a little bit of precision here. We will Contempt All, though, I think. I think it'll be funny. Can't clash that with it, darn. Would've liked that, but that's fine. We can clash like this instead. Have you clash that. A little bit of gripping there, a little bit of Sunset Blade there. And you can one-set. That works. Cool. Looks good. We get the whistles, so Sinclair gets his sanity. That doesn't do a lot of damage, but it wasn't intended to, so I'm not too concerned. And like Gaze doesn't do anything for Sinclair, because like his only non-slash skill is Stigmatized, which he should never have, assuming all goes according to plan. Let's see how good is his Contempt Awe. Not great, because, you know, slash resist and all that sort of stuff, but still pretty cool. It's decent damage to some of these guys, right? Yeah, not enough to stagger them, though. That's fine. Sunset Blade is a 3-target here, though, so maybe it'll hit some of the minions. Maybe it'll just go in for the big guy. It's hitting something minion-like. I can't tell exactly what happened there, but something. You're attacking Krager, that's fine. You don't do any damage. You're attacking Faust. You do damage to her, but she can handle it. Okay. What have you Sunset Blade that one, actually? That's not a bad play. It might be a bad play, I'm not fully sure. Who can say? You actually got some high rollers, it seems? That's weird. Oh well. We'll live. I'm not super concerned in general. Overconfidence? Maybe. But this is, you know, King Trash Crab. Like, I don't really think it's something too scary, right? We are super slash heavy, though, in general, so, like, our damage output is really abysmal. Yeah, that was nice. Killed the random guy. Tails, okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, we pulled her. Nice. Stagger the shell, so that's good. Gregor stagger pluses it, we can just go all in the shell this turn, and we should just win. Right? We're doubling up with the Blazing Strike. Not that we should need it, but it's a funny idea. We'll make sure we get that going so you get your sanity to max before you do it, though, right? Unless this just kills. Okay, no, it doesn't. You still have 200 HP, actually. Okay, this should be nice. But your stagger plus, so you're taking a lot of damage from this. You are weak to slash effectively right now, so that's nice. And yeah, cool. Lose 15 SP, heal a bunch of SP, that sort of thing. You might not actually be able to maintain the ego for the next fight. Okay, one quick OBS issue later. Oh well. Oh yeah, these defense level plus 4 max HP 10%. That's perfectly fine. We'll live with that. And we get another Yu gift as well. We get Ashes to Ashes. It's not particularly good. We'll take Painkiller. We can sell it or fuse it or something. Don't really know what we need at this point, though. I'd like Wound Cleric, but it's not a super big deal. We have to go Nuna Violet. That's not worthwhile. Coolio gift? Yeah, Nuna Violet. I'll pass. What are we thinking, though? Crawling Abyss? Go for Charred Disc? Sure. Not like particularly noteworthy, but I mean, it's something. Yeah, enhanced gifts. We could get Dust to Dust upgraded for more burn count, or more burn potency. And Sloth Res, wowie. Just think about how often we can trigger Sloth Res on this team. Fuse that. What are we thinking, though? We can't get Wound Clear to ++ if we do fuse. It's not particularly worthwhile. Do we need any more burn stuff? Not really. I think we're kind of good. We're kind of lacking anything, like, with a significant amount of, like, oomph behind it, right? Like, we don't have any, like, tier 4s or anything. We're not going for Fusion Gift, which can be a bit of a death sentence in Mirror Dungeon Hard. But I think it'll work out, maybe. Yeah. Time will tell. Okay. This is just mermaids. Simple enough. Yeah. Okay, random guys too, but that's just kind of implied mermaids. Yeah, you didn't get your turn one? Darn. We lost the chain. It went on for a decent bit at least. Oh yeah, you don't have the loss, so we can't actually get the turn one res going unless we did that, which isn't particularly worth. Alright. We'll live without whistles then. We'll, like, do it next turn or something. That should work. We'll need it next turn anyways, because, like, he'll have manifested ego. Yeah, so it seems like bosses and stuff like that are definitely the thing that will break the funny ego streak sometimes, because they'll take, like a couple more turns, right? Especially a boss like that, where, we were not doing great damage because everything resisted slash, and we are mostly slash. Okay, win that, cool. Only a single target, of course, he didn't have ego. Yeah, but he manifests ego now, he loses a bunch of sanity. We can do this, though, so we're chilling. What? Oh, he didn't manifest ego because these guys drained all his sanity. Okay. That's rude. That's really rude. Why would you do that to me? We need to kill these guys. Forgot, this is a bad floor for us, because, yeah, these guys' passive sanity drain passives, do ruin our ego manifestation, don't they? Well, I would like these guys all dead. Please cook them to your, you know, enjoy your seafood or whatever, Yoshu. Nice. Yeah, okay, that time it worked. That's good, at least. Oh, you're actually struggling with that. Okay. We'll do this, then. Get the whistles going, right? Might as well. Unforgivable sin. Love sins being unforgivable. They're kind of better that way. If you can forgive a sin, then, you know, you weren't trying hard enough, yeah? I think we can mostly all agree on that. Cool. Sinclair should be in ego state now. Little bit of a dicey fight. These guys are going to be annoying for maintaining sanity if we get more mermaids of that ilk. Speaking of more mermaids of that ilk, that's going to be like the exact same fight except with like big mermaids, probably. That's fine. No big ones, but you know, it is still more of the same, so yuck. I'll Sunset Blade, actually. It's probably better for us. Yeah. You can dodge that. You can, yeah, that's a negative. That's a 12 negatives. Yeah, you can definitely dodge that. That works. We're not getting, like, actual, like, whistles off or anything here, so, like, it's not a particularly good Sunset Blade. It'll probably just be a 2-target, right, depending on how many coins and clash that clash goes on for. Yeah, 44 sandy, so that's only a 2-target. Needs to be max 45 for it to be a 3-target. But that's fine. We live. We'll lose something like that, sure. Get a Blazing Strike off, we'll lose 15 sandy from this. I think if we are clashing with the skill too, I think we will get it to be 3-target again anyways. Probably. Okay, but we weren't actually clashing with it. Yeah, so his sanity's a little bit dicey right now. Probably not going to go into the next fight in a particularly great state, although we could have lost res here. Yeah, we can definitely lost res here. And that'll help. Sandy Drain in general might just be too bad. Okay, yeah, especially if he loses a clash like that. That's sad. He at least gets a kill, so that'll help out. Yeah, we haven't been doing great on the actual, you know, whole maintained blood feast thing, have we? That's fine. Die to burn. Cool. Sinclair didn't actually heal any SP there. Because he didn't use a skill 2 or skill 3, yeah. But yeah, he's not looking great. That's fine. This floor is annoying for SP stuff. Should have the 3 before choosing it, eh? Might be right on that, me. Slightly more, judgmental me that I've made up in my mind. It's like a construct for me to, like, use to criticize myself. Yeah, that me. Nice, heal off a bit from this, so that's good. Cool. Stigmatize, not really necessarily stigmatize, but like, might as well just pop it, right? No reason not to. It's funny. And that means his ego's up and running. We can do it again, actually. Cool. Let's do it. Might as well, right? It's funny. Yeah, look at that. And we're gonna get a 3-target skill too. Love to see it. The burn is nice. I think it's just the one enemy. No, that one's live too. Okay, that's fine. Because we can kill them all. Yippee! Yeah, once again, the skill 2 there was optimal to trigger the E.G.Oing passive. It's a funny interaction. And they should kill. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Are we due for like an event or something now, maybe? Mayhaps. Perchance. Only time can tell. And pour sand down, yeah. Funny little animation plays there. Yeah, cool event. Yippee! Okay, hopefully we pass this. Why do I say anything? Well, there goes, you know, the whole manifesting ego first thing next fight. That's fine. I mean, this is... It looks like just Gluttony Pegatuli? I believe that's what that means. So, like, that's fine, yeah. At least fight to manifest ego and stuff. And to chill and vibe and all those sort of fun words. Yeah, low sandy, though, does mean some of these clashes might be a bit of a coin toss. Which is fitting since we are tossing coins here. Stigmatize should do decent damage at least. We can maybe get like a turn 2 whistles off or something. Maybe I shouldn't have gripping. That's fine. It was probably much better than using your skill 1, just in general. So I don't think it was that big of a deal. Cool. Get a little bit of scissor blades thanks to Gregor. You lose your clash. No thanks to Gregor, I guess. Not you, buddy. You're chill. He's sleeping. Okay. We can do that. That'll be funny. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum, so on and so forth. That guy's just nice. These guys are taking a bunch of damage. Sunset Blade should be able to kill some of them, hopefully. Kind of gonna be a roll to see which ones get hit by it. But that's part of the fun, right? It is a 3-target, so that's nice. Can't tell which ones got hit, but maybe it was the right ones. Maybe. Someone died to burn. Not quite. That's fine. Because we know the game plan, don't we now? So this is the game plan. Because we get that whistles, we get that skill 2 on Sinclair, so he gets that SP heal from E.G.Oing. And he's only 2 volatile passions, so yeah, he's set. We're moving on to the boss, which is one of the Canto 5 Abnos. Who knows which one? Obviously, Silk Current would be bad, so it's probably going to be Silk Current. That's usually how this sort of thing goes. Silk Current being, the big SP guy. We do have Sun Shower, so we can kind of own it. No, Skin Profit. Okay, cool. Don't see him too often, I feel like. It's on a couple of floors, but I just don't see him very often. Right? But it's probably real funny. Sunset Blade shenanigans. Probably. I don't know. We can just hit them all like this, and then we're doing a lot of damage. I think Whistle's only, or I think Sunset Blade's only a 2-target because we're not clashing with it, I think. Right? Yeah. We are hitting the big guy, so we're gonna get countered. That's fine. It happens. Yeah, this is a boss where it is kind of bad to have attack weight, isn't it? I always forget about that, but yeah, we might put it out with the candles accidentally if we're not careful. Yeah, that one's a little overkill. That's fine. We need to be careful with Otis skill 3 and Sinclair skill 2 here. Don't want to use them too heavily. Would not want to put the candles down. And then the burn should factor in we're in next phase, right? Yeah, cool. Okay, we actually have a Blazing Strike here. That's actually pretty good. That's what we're kind of looking for. As far as funny gaming moments of some degree. It'll work. Double up, give yourself the funny benefits for next turn. Blazing Strike is only a single turret, so that's good. Yeah, not doing a lot of damage because of resistance and stuff, but that's fine. It's still good. We're stacking that burn, this guy will slowly burn to death and nothing else. We don't have, like, Dark Flame or, like, Glimpse of Flames or anything like that, so we're not killing particularly fast with burn, but we've got burn. And maybe that's what matters. Yeah? Maybe. Who knows? I wonder, like, because one day we're definitely going to get some sort of ID with some self-burn mechanic. I wonder if Marked is going to triple the self-burn gained. I could definitely see something like that happening accidentally. If you do this, you're going to get countered. The candles are all put out next turn anyways, so, like, you know what? Let's live a little. Why not? No reason not to, beyond, common sense. But, like, it really needs that. Yeah, a little bit of burn, that's fine. You might get staggered by that, that's fine. It was funny. And we just stagger this guy here with one of these attacks. Not necessarily this one, but we've got a couple more attacks. One of them's definitely staggering. So I'm not concerned. Ingredient Hunt. Almost staggered. It's all down to sewing, which will stagger, definitely. Undeniably. If nothing else, burn would stagger him, right? So, like, I'm not too concerned. You didn't quite get staggered, but you're definitely close. Luckily, you don't have any attack weight stuff this turn, though, so you're fine. We should be chilling. Sinclair doesn't particularly need Sandy. Hopefully he rolls, the 90% heads on the skill 3, but that's fine if not. Cool. If we can just get you to, like, low enough. Actually, we're definitely killing you with Otis, aren't we? Should do enough damage, I'd assume. Okay, Burn does the job then. You know what? Burn carries. No shocker there. Burn's, the strongest status in the game, kind of by a far, It's gotten so much support recently that, kind of no contest, right? Burns level +4, how scary. Ooh, Horseshoe, that's actually I was gonna make a joke about, like, ooh, Nixie Divergence thing, but Horseshoe's actually pretty good for us. Skull Crumbs, sure. How are we doing on cost? I'm not sure. Mid... We can get Chief Butler's Secret Arts, maybe we can, like, roll for the funny. Yeah, we'll try it. Did we do good against Nelly? No, I think we don't particularly do good. I mean, we'll do decent against Nelly, right? Our burn isn't really good. That's for sure. So, like, how good we're doing against Nelly? Definitely up for debate. Not particularly great. That part's not up for debate. That is just a fact. We're not doing the best of all time there. I'd love a good skill change. I'd love a good skill change. Okay. You know what happens. I should have healed up or something. That's fine. Almost accidentally took the spike. No. We want this one. It's notably better. At least to some degree, right? Gathering skulls / fight. Sinclair is still on like the stagger threshold, right? Or is he slightly below? I'm not fully sure, actually. Oh no, he's actually fine, right? Because got prejudice. We don't have homeward prejudice. Oh no, we got healed by the milepost, didn't we? I guess that actually works. Yeah. Cool. Alright, something I'm ever expecting to happen, but you know, when it does happen, that's nice. Let's just go fully into the resonance. Okay. Oh, we're fine. Hey, these guys can be scary sometimes. I'm not too concerned here, but like, we have given the enemies +4 offense level already, and this is only floor 4. So like, there might be some like precarious scenarios here and there, you could say. Who knows? Who can say? I can say. I think I'm pretty right on that. Well, manifest ego next turn. That's nice, at least. Wish I could have gotten more skill changes, but you know, don't look a dead horse in the gift mouth, or something. I think that's roughly right. That's some good damage. Yeah, Gregor's getting hit a bit. That's fine. That happens to him sometimes. He can handle it pretty easily. That guy's just dead. Nice. Good stuff. Sinclair's Sandy isn't particularly great, though. But he's chilling. Because he didn't get the chance to clash either of those, right? He just kind of was going against staggered enemies. Bit rough. If execution killed, we get more Sandy back, but it's not killing here, without a doubt. Like, it does not do nearly enough damage. Kind of like I thought that, oh, no, your Sandy's fine. Okay, cool. Well, send it. Do a bunch of damage. Bunch of random skill ones here and there. The enemies should all die, probably. If nothing else, like, burn finishes them off, I'm sure. Okay, we killed that. Cool. Bunch of Sandy goes up and down, which should be good. Still got a few more nodes before Nelly, of course, so that's the fight where we really want to make sure we're decent Sandy beforehand, but on the other hand, you know, we can set up a little bit against her. It'll be fine, probably. I'll take that. That's more damage. It's a fusion gift, right? Fusion material. Love a good fusion material. Another slash week. It's probably just going to be more oofy ring guys. Could be like Edgar Fanny Butler or something, though. It's more ring oofy guys, though. Yeah. I'm not surprised. What is surprising, though, is that's not good. I mean, this gains a nice base power funnies. This is a pretty solid block in general, but like, do we just gamble here a bunch? We'll take a lot of bleed if we're not careful. You really can't afford to get too much bleed. Yeah. You know what? We can splurge a little bit. Never hurt anyone. We'll get whistles too, just for the Sandy on Sinclair. Just so he's looking nice, even if he's just defending. Really wish I had Yasin Yada and Otis, but you know, maybe one of these days I'll remember. These guys are all weak to slash, so Garden of Thorns should at least do decent damage. 4 Lust Res, I mean, that's cool. We're not going any Lust text to follow up with. And all, like, the fragility stuff is on hit, not, like, on use or anything, or before use or something. Whatever you want to say the terminology for. So, like, it doesn't actually help us at all. That's fine. These guys all get staggered, so we're chilling. We'll have a fun turn where we can just kind of whack at them. It's like pinatas, right? It's like that. Your Sandy's not great. Yeah, as expected. That's what happens when you use an ego, especially a VOV ego that, you know, is a upfront cost instead of being, you know, a monthly payment of $39.99 for like 3 months, like how most modern VOVs are. Pretty much every VOV after Garden of Thorns was like that. Garden of Thorns is the only evolve without any sort of sanity, like, any sort of way to mitigate the sanity, right? Because the two evolves before... What did debuff say? What did I say? Yeah, because the two evolves before it, Sunshine and Blind Obsession, well, they had sanity gain either on heads hit or just after use or something like that, so you heal some sanity back to some degree, even if it's conditional for Sun Shower. But then for something like, everything after Garden of Thorns, it just costs, like, only, like, 10 sanity or something, but also 10 sanity every turn for a few turns. Garden of Thorns is neither of those two, though, so it just costs, like, 35 sanity, I think it is. And 14 resources, and, yeah. Don't get any of those back. Right, because it's like... Is it 35? I know it's stupid, right? No, okay, it's only 30. The corrosion is a lot. That's for sure, but that's how corrosions are in general. Don't know why some corrosions cost more SP when it already costs more SP to overclock them, but oh well. Who would have thought? It's more of these guys. These guys just love showing up, don't they? You know, let's contempt all of them, that's fun. That's funny. It's very similar just hitting them with the Garden of Thorns, but probably slightly better. Because it's going to do more damage and stuff. And it's got enough resonance because it gains, or enough attack weight, because it gains attack weight based on resonance, which is funny. Yeah, Pierce resist. Good job, Faust. Faust really not been doing too much. She's been here for the passive, right? I guess the one thing about Crit Faust in this team is since we're only really caring about the SP on Sinclair, we could really afford to have her as like a support passive. Something I don't think I mentioned earlier, but it also kind of ties into why I had Warped On for a little bit instead of just adding someone with Sloth. The only like good unit with the only solid unit that has both Lust and Sloth that would make sense on this team would be Ring Yi-Song, and I do not want to use Ring Yi-Song again because he's gotten plenty of time recently already. Yeah. So I just figured, you know, I'll just bring Warped On, I'll use her for one fight, get the Sloth, and then not worry about it. Means the team building means we don't have much Sloth, but I don't have to use Ring Yi-Song again. I don't like using the same unit over and over again, right? I know I've been using Barbara Otis a lot these past few weeks since she launched, that's for sure. And, you know, Breeze Gregor used a little bit since he released. He's only like a week old, though, so it makes sense for that. There's Sandy doing Guild of Ego for Nelly. Cool. Funny to see you. We used your little ego not too long ago, a few fights back. Rest stop? Sure. Anything we want to upgrade? We get Neb. Oh, no, we already know this plus plus. We can get Horseshoe to plus plus for more poise. What does that do for us? Correct. Yeah. Not really much. We have more poise. It means our poise is very much consistent. Because, like, everyone starts with 4 poise potency, or 5 poise potency, 5 poise count, and gains 3 poise count every turn, I think. It's like a baseline. But it's also funny to see just because of how large everyone looks, just relative to, like, whatever else I'm used to, right? We could have you offset, or we could just have you evade, right? We could just have you evade something, probably. That's probably the smarter move. Rather than try and be funny. Sunset Blade, yeah. Cook anything, I know you can, but what am I? And yeah, this might be an issue. It's going for you. I'm fine if you gain an additional attack next turn, though. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I'm not as concerned about it as I should be. Yeah, Burn's gonna kill you very slowly. That's fine. 3,000 HP. Yeah, that's a little bit of HP. I mean, the good thing is, like, you are slash weak, right? So, like, that's cool. Yeah, a little bit of evasion, that's fine. You get your additional skill slot next turn, that's alright. We do have Sewing Target on you next turn, so we could get that bleed count with the skill 1. That's an idea. Is it going for here? You're not gonna be able to do anything about it again, are you? That's fine. Happy sometimes, right? No worries. No worries. Eh. Favored. Everything's favored with you. Yeah. Great Faust moment. Her coin rolls are so bad compared to modern stuff. Kind of falls off because of that. A little unfortunate, but such is how the passage of time works, right? Not something to be that shocked by. Blazing Strike. Bonk. Cool. Hey, make Nelly a new dress. That's very nice of you to make her a new dress, you know. I feel like that's the kind of thing that, like, would have actually, like, worked. I don't know, it's weird, but, like, you know, if they were like, oh, we could do something nice for you, Nelly. Or if, I guess, like, some, like, if, like, Kathy or someone, like, kind of, like, did something for Nelly back, maybe the entire ordeal of Canto 6 would have never happened, right? I don't know. Not sure if something like that could have really done it. But, like, the little things can add up, yeah? That's how I like to look at it, at least. Even if it's optimistic, optimism is pretty cool. We are stacking up, some bleed. That's cool. The nails will also help out with that, getting some bleed count. Now, there's no way we can maintain bleed count without Wound Cleared on this team, I don't think. Like, so I'm not trying to, like, actually maintain it. But, like, we're getting some bleed here and there, you know, that's nice. We can have, like, you just say no to that. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I think these actually win, yeah, I'll believe. I've got faith. Faith never hurt anyone, after all. Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. It is still early November. Merry Christmas. We've got guaranteed crit chance now on Sinclair, so that's nice. A little bit more damage. That's always cool to have, right? Not the biggest deal, but it's still nice. We're doing some nice damage to you in general. We are, Alright, that's fine. We'll Sandy again, that's okay. It happens. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we did, nullify your evade, so no additional skill for you. If we just keep on doing that, we chillin'. Who's binding technique? You are cool. I don't think you do anything to deal with it until next turn. Yeah. So this turn we kind of just chill. Will you do that? Said Sinclair's favor, but his SP should probably be higher by the point he uses it. Actually, probably not, because he's going to be skill 3ing. Well, that's fine. Nelly's chance of actually rolling heads is pretty bad, right? Yeah, so we win those. Cool. And this should be the thing that brings you to negative 45, so you panic next turn, and then you'll get brought back to 0 the turn after that, which is fine. Because you're getting a staggered... Either this turn or next turn, depending on how much damage Otis does with their skill 2, probably, right? She should be able to do some decent damage, though. She's at 20 Scissor Blades now, so that's cool. She's got the funny mask. Not quite enough. Oh, the burn should do it, but yeah, cool. So you're staggered here. Which means I don't think binding technique can take effect this turn, so we should be chilling on that front. And you know what? Sinclair can take a step back for a little bit. He can just defend up. Watch as, you know, this massacre goes on, because... Contempt, 7 Contempt of the Gaze. Or Gaze of Contempt. Gaze of Contempt, I think? Yeah, Gaze of Contempt. Contempt of the Gaze is the other one, is the negative one that she'll get next turn. Tails. Okay, that's fine. You know, you did your best. That's fine. We've got Gregory here to sweep and clean up your mess. Okay, that's fine. We've got Faust here to clean up Gregor's mess. And the plot twist, it's burn. It always just comes down to burn. Plot twist. And by plot twist, I mean you should have seen it coming because it's always burn. Flash Fire +2, that's fun. Kinda nice, sure, more bleed. Might as well. Ram, tier 3 to 4 Burnio gift, I'll take that. Chance Glimpse of Flames, wowie. Alright. Oh, we're looking pretty good now. Let's go funny floor. I like this floor. It might end up being Silker, which would be lame, but you know. The two are real funny. Sinclair skill change, finally we can get another Stigmatize. I was looking for that for a little bit. We'll take contract. Roll, see if we can get anything good. Actually, let's do a Tremor roll. I'd like, what's its face, right? You know what I mean with what's its face. Probably. The funny thing that I'm forgetting the name of because it's got a weird name. So I need to make the hand mirror, right? The mirror tactile synesthesia. There we go. Let's just hope I actually remember to fuse it at the end. I probably won't. That'll be funny though. Poisio gift, sure. Poisio gift that specifically does nothing for us, to be both specific. We'll let you try this. Nice. We can sell it or something though. Okay, alright, I always forget, this floor is just gnomes. It's just gnomes in Pequod Town. What a scary combination that is. What's on this floor? Oh, gnomes in Pequod Town. Oh, anything with that, please. You must suffer. What do we have that can do good damage against these guys? Not really a lot. We've got Hex Nail. Are we 3 Envy Resonance? Nope. Okay. Well, we're going to ego up a little bit here. They've got +2 Clash Power now, so, like, that's a little scary. But on the other hand, like, it's gnomes, right? Like, what are gnomes gonna do to me? What have gnomes done to me? Probably some horrible stuff. No gnomes, but, you know. Who knows? Who gnomes? Who gnomes? I'm fine with some bad clashes. They're gnomes, right? What are they going to they brutally murder me? Probably bad. Probably. If you think I'm playing very recklessly by doing this, I am, yeah, basically. We've got Lantern, though. That'll do good damage. These guys are weak to Pierce and Gluttony, so, like, Lantern will do good here. We don't really need the healing, but, I mean, it's nice. Yeah. It's a shame that Ego doesn't do too much. All that for that. That's fine. It happens. Okay. Yeah, you're the one being cooked here, Ryoshu. Hate to say it. But, it is true. Very true. Could use some sanity here. Could be nice to get a little, fluid sac going. A little bit of this. A little bit of, whistles. Did I say I think I said fluid sac, didn't I? We also just lost with that Stigmatize at 30 sanity. That's cool. That's fine. That's fine. Can we kill these guys' family real quick? Just real quick. Perhaps that was too much. Maybe it was. You know, let's blame Dawn for this. Yeah. I mean, this is Mirror Dungeon hard, you know? What more is there to say? We didn't lean heavily enough into a gimmick or something, it happens. We've got Ego on Philip now. Sinclair, right? Whatever. That's nice, they're weak to Wrath. So it's something. Gregor's almost staggered, that's fine. He can live with it. That's kind of his gimmick, right? We haven't had him, like, actually get staggered yet. So, like, he's just kind of been chilling. I'm fine if you lose the clash here and there, right? Do something for once. Time to just go full Scorcher and just spam Bobs on these guys or something, but you know, it's all about moderation or something. Preventing yourself from decimating all these weird, freaky Christmas gnomes just because you don't like them. Cool. Yeah, that Sunset Blade's good at least. That's nice. You guys are annoyingly tanky, but you know, that's how it goes. We'll probably win this. Yeah, bleed. Cool. Yeah, we're chilling. Cool. Eh. You may win that clash, but, like, you're attacking the guy who you just cannot kill physically, and we kill you? Yeah, that's what you get. Alright. Yeah. Sure. Love gnomes. Get an event here. What's this going to be? Oh, it's you. Cool. I'm gonna take Lamp, right? Poison, there's nothing for us here. Oh, we got a gamble. That's fine. It's not a bad gamble. You lose, you just get HP and SP healed, so, like, you're relatively fine. Okay, we can also grab the Illusory Hunt. Damage up against Stabnos, that's nice. See how this goes. Pride guys, yeah. Checks out. We can almost get a Lost Res. Actually, if we had you defend, we could, but, if I want to. I do want the Lost Res, but, you know, that's fine. We can... Hold on. We can gamble. I do love a good gamble. Love Sinclair, block that, sure. Since it's the neutral, not a favored. Don't really feel like risking that one. You should be able to heal pretty nicely. These guys are blunt weak. Yeah, very nicely. Cool. Almost to max. Actually, it looked like it might have been to max if that HP number came after the rest of it, which I don't know if it did. I think that was the healing at the end. Probably. This won't do too much damage. That's fine. It won the clash. That's what matters. It's stacking, I mean, it is stacking bleed. That's nice. 36 on root, yeah. His defense skill is really stupid. There's a reason why it used to cost SP to use. Because it rolls stupidly high against enemies with burn. Like, there's no defensive skill in the game. And there's no block in the game as strong as his. Like, as far as stuff that we have, right? Like, it's insane. Just absurd, right? I don't know how many ways I can just rephrase the same thing in order to get, like, a slightly different meaning across, but you get what I mean, probably. We get the 3 targets, Sunset Blade, love to see it. And by love to see it, I mean we cannot see it because we're killing them so hard we can't even see them. Which is also something you love to see. This guy dies to the gripping, nice. The others die. I'm not sure if I balanced my attacks nearly well enough. Your pride resist, yeah. Well, I mean, burn finishes that one off, so I'm not too concerned. And bop, cool. Very satisfying. I can't wait to see the upgraded Pride Pekatula and Mirror Dungeon. They're very funny looking guide. Both the Pride and the Lost upgraded Pekatula are very dopey looking, but in a very enjoyable way. I like them. They're silly. Give me more cost. I like that. Be able to get another skill change at the upcoming shop would be cool. A little late for Homeward, but it'll still add up to be pretty nice, I think. We can sell it after. Like, yeah, we've only got one more fight. You know, it'll take Pequod Town. I don't want to fight gnomes again. Gnomes are objectively the better play, but like, I'm fine with this. It's only 3 people, right? What's the worst that can happen? We can actually stigmatize, which should be good enough. Yeah, cool. We're chilling. Okay. Yeah. There's, you know, the rarely seen 30 SP loss from failing a clash with stigmatize. Or not stigmatize, blazing strike. That's how you lose your ego state immediately, in case you were wondering. Pretty awesome. Oh, you didn't actually lose. Okay, cool. I'm expecting to lose it, so I'm kind of surprised we didn't. That's fine. We're actually pretty nice. This is actually pretty nice for us, all things considered, right? Dodged, idiot. Okay. That was a little close. We pulled through, nice. Okay, still alive for now. We get funny mass attack here, though, so that's nice. And there's still one left, yeah. As expected. We do something like this, and we should be good. Defense skills means that this guy's not going to get a chance to do anything, so that's nice. Don't even give him the opportunity, right? It's funnier this way. I didn't even bother going for whistles. Maybe I could have. I don't think it makes too big of a difference, though. Sinclair thinks at 40 SP? Did he? I'm not sure. He's close. We can heal up in the shop if he's not quite there. Okay, he's chilling, though. Nice. See, we can get Sinclair another stigmatized. Cool. That's what you like to see. I could do more stuff if I wanted to, but I think I'm chill with how things are looking right now. I'm curious to see which of the bosses we're going to get. Hopefully Pequod Trio, because that would be really funny. And no, that is Kim. Alright, that's fine. That's funny too. This fight's definitely a big damage check. We do have a Glimpse of Flames, so like we do win these like really easily, most likely, yeah. That's cool. Struggling? Yeah, you would. Wrong skill, okay. Struggling? Yeah, you would. Are you going super heavy into one person? Not particularly, but like we can gamble. I'm a big fan of gambling, so I'll try it. That's favorite, actually, that's not bad. That's struggling, yeah, it actually is, isn't it? Yeah, not great looking. That's where Contempt Law comes in, though. Yeah, cool. We'll chill with that. Whistles means that this Blazing Strike should win the clash. It did, nice. Good damage immediately, get good burn immediately. Nice. Not like burn count, but yeah. This was actually not great for us, that's fine. We handle it. We get our Contempt all off. And that's cool. Love to see it. He's slash weak, so we're doing some damage here. Not great, but you know, we're doing some. Nice, we actually won those. Cool. Unfortunately for us, doesn't Faust's evade reduce target's SP on evade? Yeah, okay, so that's actively bad for us. Good enough. I had a feeling. I just didn't do anything about it. Dodge that one. Block that one. Cool. Get the whistles going again, because might as well, right? This wins that. Cool. More sandy gain for you is always nice. We're getting... If we can land Sinclair's skill 2, it's going to do a lot of burn count, which is what we love to see here. Because it means he's going to take a lot of damage from Glimpse. Because skill 2 is the real heavy burn one, especially with the passive, right? The heavy burn count. Yeah, look at that. That's some nice stuff there. And Blazing Strike obviously rolling really high because he's already had a lot of burn. Next turn is the turn where he's gonna use the funny counter that'll start setting up his funny gimmick. Yeah, negative coins get ratioed last though. Yeah, 713 damage. He got staggered by that. Who would have thought? Oh, we could pop that. Yeah, might as well. Might as well be a little silly here, right? Can't get a good Lust Res because we'd never bothered to actually substitute in Yasunayada for Otis, but Merry Christmas. You know? It's basically almost Christmas, right? Almost Christmas means it isn't actually Christmas or whatever the attorney bit is. Completely different joke to what I'm making right now, but it came to mind, so I said it. And yeah, got him. We'll get more burn count as well from Sinclair's skill too, so you know, pattern continues never unbroken or whatever. I guess curse is the one I'm referencing there, but pattern, curse. Patterns are a curse. Cursed by God, you know. Or something, maybe? Probably. Look at all that burn count. This guy's gonna explode at the end of the turn, and that's awesome. He deserves it. He hasn't done anything wrong, but it's funny to bully him. And, you know, let's wish him a Merry Christmas to say goodbye. Look at that star. It's the last star you'll ever see. Kaboom! Cool. Yeah, the glimpse of flames near the end was a little bit lucky. Helped out a little bit. Just a wee bit. And Sinclair did the most, right? Because this was a run focusing on him. He did the most pretty significantly. Yeah, really significantly. He just does a lot of damage. Gregor took a lot of damage. Yeah, that's kind of what he does. He's kind of a gamer for that, right? And we get to enjoy all of these luxurious levels. It's like mid-40s, which is good. Nice, 246. Cool. Good stuff. Bunch of boxes. I'll be able to claim some various rewards. I know I've got a daily I didn't claim because I missed it. Yeah, cool. And the weeklies, of course. Only defeated 78 enemies. I'm pretty sure this doesn't count enemies that die to status effect, which is why this often will just seem a lot lower than it should be. One enemies died to burn, and they don't count for the sake of that for some reason. It happens. It shows up as an issue from time to time. There's no worries. Base E.G.Oing. We did use him as a support pass. He actually is pretty nice for Philip Sinclair, so like funny to see him here. 50-50 of Rodion? Rodion it is. That's nice. Get some Rodion shards to prepare for next week, right? Because I'm probably just going to straight up shard Dulcinea Rodion. And one more 1-star to finish the day. Heathcliff. Cool. How are we doing on Rodion shards? Not great, yeah. I did spend a fair bit of them to up-die Hexnail, so not surprised. And I guess Deviat was relatively recently, so I mean, it checks out. But yeah, I wanted to just get some funny Sandy stuff going with Philip Sinclair. He's a fun unit in general, right? Can do a lot. His ego management. His Sandy management is funny. Even if the ordering a lot of the Sandy gain is a little bit complicated sometimes, but it's in the sense where it's pretty fun to manage. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!